Hey there, it's Red, and it's time for another episode of Red Plays. So we're doing another episode of Enchanters, and we're taking it up yet another notch. So we've done an episode which was the base Enchanters, where we just went through as 1 versus 1, trying to get glory points by taking from the middle row here, right? Then we stepped it up a notch, and we used the banners and classes to give it a little bit more starting power rather than your Fist of Enchanting. In Odyssey, there's banners and classes to let you do a little bit more from the get-go. Then after that, we went in and grabbed from the Overlords. The next game, we got an Overlord out and used the Overlord, who adds effects for when things move out of the bottom of the journey track. There's different effects that the Overlord brings into play, plus adds another target to the game. So at this point in time, we're going to go to another extension that comes out of the Odysseys set, which is cooperative play. So in this playthrough, what we're doing is Jocasta and Sal here are going to team up. They're going to have a shared health pool of 50 as they try to kill off Jabbar, the Grand Vizier. So what happens here is Jocasta and Sal lose if they take a total of 50 wounds in their shared wound pool, or if the journey track runs out. They win if they reduce Jabbar down to 0 on his health dial here. So you see his health dial has, it's just kind of these rage counters that go up as time goes on, and you'll see as he gets more and more wounded, his rage goes up. What that affects is there will be this AI deck, which is right here, and cards will come out of this AI deck every round. So they're going to have effects. As these cards come out, there'll be the effect that affects both players for the round of play, right? And they get worse as his rage goes up. All right. Okay, so other things to note in this. When you play in the cooperative mode, what you will see is a lot of the Overlords have these little add-on cards that make them better for they make them work in the cooperative mode, right? So we see here that he gets +2 attack and +2 health. All the monsters are going to get a bonus attack out there. And then a lot of the other things are the same. The one that you'll note at the end there is if you fight the Overlord and actually get past his health, then you're going to do 10 points of total damage to him, and he's going to get tougher, so the next battle against him is going to be worse. All right. One of the other things that's a change is you have the Enchanters Guild as your location in co-op mode. So you have your standard multi-action, which is 2 gems to increase your attack. You'll see one of your rest actions can be transfer one of your wounds, so there's a way to wound the Overlord that way. You can send some money over to another player. The other big change is over on the end there. It says remove any top card from the game. The Overlord takes damage equal to the glory of the removed card. So this is, aside from attacking him or transferring wounds to him, your glory points, which will do you no good this game, can be used to reduce the Overlord's health total, right? All right. Let's see other things about this game. I got my standard 5 coins, gems, whatever per person. I've got my attack and defense dice out there. The banners I have is the Slime Host banner of Smiths, which is going to give me, I can do a -1 attack to get +1 defense. I can also, after I take a item card, she's going to get $2. So she's going to like the bling. All right, over here on Sal's side of the field, we have a Amazon banner of Wizards. So if he journeys further than 3 down the track, 3 or further, he's going to heal 1. And then after taking enchantments, he's going to get 2 gems. So we have the slimes tend to ooze to this flag because it was made by you when you were just 5. Interesting. And the Amazon banner of Wizards says an Amazon's towel that requires years of careful study. Okay. So Jocasta and Sal are going to try and take out Jabbar, the Grand Vizier. In order to get going, we've got this is our bandits and fairies and goblins and cultists are in this deck, right? So when you're playing 2-player, you're going to look for 3 cards each, right? So that's 6 cards that we want to grab from the bottom that are items or enchantments. So let's see which 6 cards we can get. So card number 1 is a monster. So we'll make a monster pile here. And then card number 2 is a monster. Card number 3 is a monster. Card number 4 is monster. Card number 5, monster. Okay, there's supposed to be some items in here. And there we go. There's our first item. And then we have another item. And then we have another monster. And then we have another monster. And we have an item. So we're up to 3. We need 6. Let's keep it going. There's 4. Monster. Another monster. Another monster. Another monster. It's all the monsters. Holy cow. 5, 6. All right, so we're going to grab our monsters up here. We're going to put them back on the deck. All right. And we'll toss them out here. Boop, at the end. We have a heavily monster stack deck at the bottom there. And let's set our items out here. All right. So we've got our 6 starting things. And we've got our deck ready to go. All right. That's interesting because we got the longsword out there. And longsword's a nice last weapon to get, or last item to get, but it's not a great first item to get because it kind of blocks you for the rest of the game because it's so powerful as an item. Anyway, okay, so we need to start off the game with a AI card. It says each player buries an item or enchantment, or the Overlord heals for 2. Well, that's kind of funny because we don't have any. Oh, we could bury our starter ones, but I don't want to do that. Plus, he can't heal up past 99, so go ahead and heal. You can't. All right, so we're over to Jocasta's turn. Jocasta gets bonuses for taking items. So I think what she's going to do, oh man, that longsword's going to go out right at the beginning. I think she's going to take the axe. There we go. So when she takes the axe, she doesn't have to journey down the journey track any. It says deal 1 damage to all other players. So the note about this is in the game, if there are things that would harm other players, it harms the Overlord. If there are things that would be beneficial to other players, it benefits the Overlord, right? So if you were to give 3 gold or have to give 3 gems to another player, you'd give it to the Overlord. If you would give 4 damage, other players take 4 damage, it would go to the Overlord, right? So he kind of takes the place of the person that you'd be competing against in most of the card text. All right, so what this one says is deal 1 damage to all other players for every 2 attack, and I didn't have any attack, so not going to do any damage to other players. All right, but after taking an item, she gets 2 money, so increases her money pool. All right, so now we're over to Sal. Sal gets money for taking enchantments, and there's a really nice one out there. There is the of Friendship. I think he's going to take that one early on. So if he goes down for that one, which is going to cost him 2, but he's going to get 2, so don't even bother getting those out of there. The of Friendship says that you're going to take 4 from other players, but nobody's got them, so there's no wounds to take. All right, so he's going to be at 2-2. And actually, I need to set up Jocasta over here at 1-1. All right, we'll move him down. Ooh, there's a critter already. Okay, so now we're going to go second round. We're going to grab an AI card. Each player takes 2 damage or discards. Oh, I think we're going to take damage because we just got our stuff going. So we're going to take 4 damage total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Luckily, we're starting on easy mode, and that damage doesn't affect us a whole lot because we got a pretty high cap. That's why we're playing easy mode. So let's see if we can get through this. All right, so Jocasta, it's her turn. What does she want to go after? Items do good things for her. That longsword is nice, but if I get that, then I stop building on other things. Let's go after the pickaxe. Or maybe she should work on... Oh, let's do this. She's going to spend 1, and she's going to get... Oh, no. She'll go after the pickaxe. Pickaxe is the final thing. Sold. Pickaxe. Sold. All right. So she's going to grab the pickaxe. You can discard the pickaxe for 11, but we're not going to worry about that. So she's going to be at 2 attack and 1 defense. 2 attack, 1 defense. She gets 2 for taking an item. So I shouldn't have put that money into the thing. I should have just kept it. All right. We're going to move it on down. All right, so now we're back over to Sal. All right, what Sal's looking at is that cloak looks like a lot of fun. So if you take an enchantment with the cloak, you're going to get money. So he's going to get money on top of money by taking enchantments. So we'll take that cloak for now. Cloak gives him 1 defense, so he's going to go up to 2, 3. And things will move on down. All right, AI card says, pay a total of 1 per player or trigger the invasion effect. So the dragon invasion effect is all players put 2 on the Overlord. So I can either pay 1 or pay 2. I think we will pay 1 because that makes more sense. All right, and the money goes to the Overlord. So if the Overlord gets 5 coins, then he gets another reinforcement token. Boo, Overlord. Okay, back to Jocasta. Jocasta, there's a big dragon out there. There's a goblin. She might be able, she could kill the goblin, but she would take a bunch of damage if she did that. So don't want to do that yet. With what's out there, I think what she's going to do is go ahead and take that longsword. So we'll take the longsword. She doesn't have to journey for that. She's going to get 2 money for taking the longsword. Now she's up to 3, 3. 3, 3. All right, everything's going to move on down. All right, next up is Sal. Sal gets a lot of money for taking an enchantment. And there's the of stone sitting right there in the first rank. It's going to cover up his friendship and take some of his bonuses away, but you got to do it while the money's good. So that's he's gonna be at 1 attack and 3 defense now. And he got some pretty big monsters out there, but when he gets that, he's gonna get 4 and gonna get 2 more, so he's gonna get 6. Let's grab a couple of 3s for grabbing that. So that helps his money pool out fantabulously. We'll make up some words here. All right, so let's see what our AI deck says, because we've done Jocasta and we've done Sal. 3 defense, 1 attack, which is what we got there. 3 attack and 3 defense, which is what I got there. Next AI card. When transferring wounds, players can transfer an additional wound. Ooh, so we could move a couple of wounds up to... So that's a double... That would be nice. That's an interesting idea because we've got 4 out there, so we could push 2 at him, but the dragons will trigger when we do that. All right, so what can she go after here? We could ooh, there's 3 dragons in a row. Ouch. And those are where there's a lot of victory point stuff there. Oh, these are going to be tough decisions. So let's see what we've got here. In order to kill this dragon, need to do 5 damage. In order to kill that dragon, need to do 6 damage, and he takes 7. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but you're going to take... He's worth a lot of victory points. All right, so if I can get myself up to 7, I would need to spend 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. So if I spent all of my money, he's going to attack for 3, which I've got a defensive 3 because he's got a bonus, right? I could kill that dragon. So let's do that. We'll go out. Jocasta is going to spend all her money to bump her 3, 2, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, using that multi-action. That gives her enough to kill the red dragon. She's got a 3 defense. He's attacking for 2, plus 1 is 3. So he's actually going to bounce, but we take 2 for every defense that we've got. So we're going to take 6 damage from the dragon. Ouch. Okay, the good news is the dragon has 11 victory points, right? So we're going to use our minor action. Let's slide this stuff down. We'll use our minor action, which is this one right here, to discard the top card from our monster deck. And let's move her stuff over just a little bit. Discard our top card from the monster deck to do those glory points, which is 11 in damage to the Vizier. So he's going to go down to 88. All right, that's pretty good damage. All right, so next we're over to, oh, we got to spend all of our money. All of her money just went away. All right, then we go over to Sal. So Sal's got a lot of money over here too. But he doesn't have a whole lot of attack. He's got 1 attack and 3 defense. He can use the same multi-action. So if he does that, in order to kill the gold dragon, he would need 1 to go that deep into the pile. And then he would need to bump himself 4, which means he's going to need 8. That's 8 right there. Now the downside to this is he's going to take 5 damage. So let's do that. We're okay with that. So he's going to go 1 to go down to the gold dragon. And then he's at 1 attack. He needs 4 more, so he needs to spend 8 to use that multi-action to bump him up another 4. So he's actually doing the 5 damage it's going to take to kill it. All right? So we're going to kill that dragon. Now, here's the mean part, is the dragon is attacking for 8, 9. And I have 3 defense, so we're going to take 6 damage. Yeah, we'll take the 6 damage. So we're at 10. We still got a ways to go before we get to that. All right, we're gonna get this. What that says is when I get it, it says lose all coins. Well, that's pretty easy to do because I've got none. And then take 3. Because other players lose 3. So in this case, other players would be Vizier. He's going to lose 3, so his money's going to go away. All right, he's got a 9 glory points. So we're going to use that minor action there, and we'll do 9 to him. He's down to 79. All right, that is the end of Sal's turn. We did some good damage that turn. That was pretty impressive. Those dragons are pretty rough. We took a lot of damage, but we dealt a decent amount. All right. So let's grab our AI card. Players may journey for any item or enchantment for free, but afterwards we take 2 damage. Well, that's good because we don't have a whole lot of money out here. So she can go after anything for free. She gets bonuses. Oh, so for free, we end up taking 2 damage. We can set herself up for some good attack though. Let's grab this. We can journey for free. Let's go grab this of luck. So I have to give 3 of my coins to another player, but I don't have any coins. So that works out well. And she's now going to be at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. 6 attack and 3 defense. So that's looking pretty good. These will move on down. So what's Sal going to do? Sal's got his cloak. He can journey anywhere for free. Oh, but take 2 damage. She needs to take 2 damage. Let's get rid of some of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we've got 18 out there. Not quite halfway to that 50. I think on one of the other ones, like if we were playing You play this level, which is very hard at 25. Normal's 40. We'd be about halfway to 40. And that's kind of scary because we're not very far through the deck. All right. We're on Sal's turn. What was Sal going to do? Sal was eyeballing those enchantments because he gets a bunch of money for going after an enchantment. So the of sleep's going to give him defense. He could really use some attack because he's only got one attack. So I think he's going to journey, use that whole ability to journey for free. And we'll go after this of experience. So that's going to give him one additional attack. So he's at 2. Ooh, a whopping 2 attack and 2 defense now. Great. Because he went that far, though, we're going to take another 2 damage. So that's going to put us at 20. Now that's building up pretty quick. Another card will come out. All right. So because he did that, we get... He got an enchantment with this experience. So he gets 2 from that and 4 from that. So he's going to get $6 for grabbing that. All right. We're back to drawing an AI card. Our AI card says, whoa. The AI card says, each player takes 2 damage or discards a item or enchantment. I don't want to discard items or enchantments. I want to do neither. So one of the things is we can discard. So it says discard. So discard doesn't mean it means it doesn't have to be the top one. Oh, and I'm forgetting about when he journeys, he gets to remove stuff. All right. So Sal is going to discard this of stone here. And then Jocasta is going to discard. I think she's going to go ahead and discard her of smiths. I don't think she's going to build any items on top of her longsword at this point. I think it's going to stay a longsword. All right, so we're at 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 defense. We're moving over to our characters' turns at this point, and 2 and 2. All right, so what is Jocasta going to do? 6 attack and 3 defense. Well, that would be interesting. Do we go after the goblin? Do we try to kill that fairy dragon? So the fairy dragon says all players give their item, enchantment, and monster to the top to the one on their left. So these 2 would go over here and these 2 would come over here. It'd be a fairly big shift, but it's also worth, the dragon's worth 10 points, victory points. And I think we need to have those in order to end up killing this guy off. Let's go ahead and do that. I think that's going to set Sal up to be really powerful and downgrade Jocasta a ton. But I think we need to do that. So we're going to kill off this fair. Oh, we can't. Oh, she doesn't have any money. She can't travel down the track. I was getting ahead of myself. Okay, so she's going to need to either kill off the goblin or rest and get money or rest and transfer damage to the big bad guy. What is she going to do? I think she's going to rest and get money. So when she rests, she gets 3. The downside to that is when the goblin goes out of play, the effect is put 1 on the Overlord. So the Overlord's going to get 1 of the $3 that she got. Okay. All right, so we're back to Sal at this point in time. Now, for Sal, that of fire looks really nice. So you have to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's going to cost 5 to get down there. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 5. 5 coins to travel down to get the Of Fire. So let's remember all the things that we get when we do that. All right, so if he travels down to the Of Fire, he's, after a journey of 3 or more, he heals 1. So we actually heal up 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. This is going to go here. He's going to, because he gets an enchantment, he's going to get 6 coins. So that's pretty good. And then a thing comes out. All right. AI card time. AI card says take 4 or add an attack and a health to every monster on the track. Let's see. What do we want to do there? Let's take the 4, because I don't want to bump up the dragons or the ogres or any of that stuff. All right, so we're back to Jocasta, and the amount of damage we're piling up is pretty ugly. All right, so Jocasta can take on the fairy dragon this turn. It's the thing we were looking at last turn. I think she's going to do it. Let's see here. I should be bumping Sal up 1 because he got 1 more last turn. Okay, so Jocasta's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She got 6, and the dragon... Oof, the dragon's going to do 7, so we're going to take 4, right? All right, so going after the dragon, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the dragon's going to die. 7, she's got a defense of 3. So we're going to take 4. This away, get a 5 out. Okay, we're over halfway there. Halfway to dead. So the dragon's going to die. All right, when the dragon dies, the fun happens. So as I get the dragon, it says all players give their top item, enchantment, and monster to the player on their left. So these 2 are going to go here, and these 2 are going to come over here. All right, so we got this weird shuffle going on, and I need to figure everything out again. All right, so now Jocasta is going to be at 2 defense and 2 attack. 2 attack, 2 defense. And Sal is going to be at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack and 3 defense. 6 attack, 3 defense. All right, so the dragon comes over here. She's going to use her minor action to get rid of the dragon and do 10 damage to the Overlords. We've done to 69, and we've hit the two rage spot now. There's going to be a little bit more pissy, I guess, at this point in time. All right, so we killed that dragon. That was Jocasta's turn. We're over to Sal's turn. Sal's got a ton of money. Let's see, what can he go after? He lost his cloak, which was giving him crazy cash for getting enchantments. Is there anything that he really wants out there, or should he fight something? Well, there's the giant. If you fight the giant, it attacks all players and does a lot of damage. I think we're going to let the giant fall off of the journey track, if at all possible. What are our other options there? Is the ogre. The ogre does double damage beyond your defense, which is pretty ugly. We could get the Of Protection, which will crank up our defense. We would take a hit. Let's go there. We'll go out here to the Of Protection, which is going to cost us 3 to get there. So 3 to get to the Of Protection. We'll add the Of Protection on. We're going to get 2, because that's our bonus there. The Of Protection is at 3 on the journey track, so we do heal 1 up. You need to remember to do that. You heal 1 up from his Amazon banner. So his class and banner is doing tons of good this game. And then Sal is done. So now we go back over to the AI deck, and it says, so we're at 2 this point. It says when transferring, I can transfer an additional. Might be a good thing to do this round. We would lose money when we do that, but we could do 4 damage to him, and it would take a bunch of it out of our pool. What are we looking at? We do want that giant to go away, and the sleep would be kind of annoying. Let's go ahead and do that. We haven't used that mechanic yet, so let's use the, as a rest, I can transfer 1 damage to the Overlord, and because of this I can do double. So we're going to transfer 2. So 2 go to the Overlord. He's down to 67. And the bottom card of the deck here goes away. Everything slides down. All right. And then Sal's going to do the same thing. Oh, sorry. When it was the sleep went away, which was an enchantment. So this says put 2 from the bank on the Overlord. So the Overlord gets 2 from the bank. All right, now Sal is going to do the same thing. We took 2 health. Did I do it already? No, I didn't do it yet. So Sal's going to rest for 2. And knock the Overlord down to 65. All right, when he does that, the giant is going to go out of the game. The giant is a monster. When a monster goes out of the game, put 1 of your crystals on the Overlord. So he's up to 4. If he gets 5, he gets another reinforcement token is what happens. Oop, I knocked that die over. All right, so we did 4 points to the Overlord by resting, which is interesting. So I like that. I should be at 2 attack and 2 defense here. All right, so let's do our next. Overlord says, pay a total of 1 per player or trigger the invasion. So total of 1 per player. I think Sal's going to bankroll this action here. He's got tons of cash, so he'll drop the 2. There we go. And we're to Jocasta's turn. So Jocasta with her 2 and 2. What does she want to go after? She can go this deep and she could get the flute. Or, you know what she's going to do? She's going to spend 1. She'll go get the crown. Put it on her deck here. And then she has a minor action. She's going to spend that to do the damage to the boss. So she does glory points of damage, which is 3. Do our boss. He's down to 62. Overlord's down to 62. 62. There we go. Sal's turn. So Sal's got 6 attack and 3 defense. What's this? Jen does a bunch of money. He's not worth very many victory points. We get bonuses for taking enchantments, but there's no enchantments out there. Problem is that the ogre is worth a lot of points, but he does a lot of damage and we don't have a lot of defense. So I don't like that option. Could get the flute, but the flute will, well, I could try to set myself up to go attack the Overlord next round. Let's do that because you have to discard a card in order to attack the Overlord. So I think we'll do that. We're going to spend 1, which will get us the flute. So now we have a flute of protection. And that's going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go down to 5 attack and 1, 2, 3, 4 defense. All right, everything's going to slide down. And we're going to go back to drawing an AI card, and it says each player whose attack and defense is less than 4, attack plus defense is less than 4, takes 3 damage. So we have exactly 4. So we're okay with Jocasta, and Sal is okay also. All right, so we're good. So now we're back to, ooh, wait, hold on a second. We're at 2. So that total needs to be 8. For each player whose attack and defense is less than 8, another player discards a card. Oh, that's a bit rough. All right, so she is going to, so she's less than 8. She's going to force Sal to discard a card. I think what Sal's going to discard is his one that's getting him money for taking enchantments. So there we go. That was pretty rude. All right, so that was our AI card. Now we're to Jocasta's turn. What's Jocasta going to go after? I think that Jocasta, she can't kill anything that's out there. If she did, she'd take a ton of damage from the ogre. She can't go very far down the track. So I think she's going to do is she's going to use that rest action and move 1 from us over to the Overlord. We're down to 61. All right, the ogre's going to go away. Oof. Oh man. When the ogre goes away, that's a monster. Put 1 on the Overlord. So the Overlord's going to get 5. This might not work out like I wanted it to. So when the Overlord gets 5, he gets a reinforcement token. I'm not sure how it's decided what type of reinforcement he gets, but we're going to take one and we're going to flip it. And that will decide what the Overlord gets. And he got an attack. Oh, great. So he's going to hit us for more damage. Yay! That's what we wanted. All right, so that was Sal's turn. She did the rest. Or sorry, that was Jocasta's turn. She did the rest. Now we're going to go over to Sal. So in order to damage the Overlord, we need to do 5 damage, but we need to discard. So discard a card to fight the Overlord. So we're going to discard the flute. That'll put us at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defense. All right, so we discarded our card. We're going to go fight the Overlord. So the Overlord has 3, 4, 5 health. And we have 6 attacks, so we're all right. That's good. Next up, he's got 6, 7, 8, 9 attack. And we've got 5. So we're going to take 4 damage from him. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So the good news is I would have gotten any money that's there. It doesn't matter. So after a successful fight, the Overlord takes 10. So he's going down to 51. We got him down to the halfway point. Yay! But now he's going to get bonuses. Ouch. He's going to get yet another attack and another health. Yikes. All right. So that's it for Sal's turn. So we go back to the AI card, and we get a level 2, all monsters gain attack all players. All right, so if we fight monsters, they're going to attack everybody this turn. All right, so what's that mean for Jocasta? That means Jocasta's got no money, and she doesn't want to fight the cultist because she doesn't have enough to kill him. So she's going to rest this turn. When she rests, she gets 3, but the cultist goes away, which is a creature, and I put 1 on the Overlord. Everything slides down. All right, so then it's Sal's turn. What's Sal gonna do? Sal is not having things turn out well for him. Well, he's got lots of attacks, so let's see here. Monsters attack everybody. So the problem is he could potentially take out that ogre, but if he takes out the ogre will attack Jocasta, and they will take a lot of damage. So the other option is we could take that ring. We would need to be able to do 6 damage, which is what we're at, in order to hit the Overlord again. All right, so maybe let's do that. All right, we're going to take the ring. We're going to have to go in 2 in order to get the ring. So add the ring on top of our longsword. which makes us actually fairly weak. We're down to 5-3. That's not horrible weak, but it's worse than we were. That's going to slide down. And we're going to go back to AI deck. AI deck says, Journeys to Monster. Oh, nope, we're on 2. So 2 says each player loses a coin. Any player with 8 or more loses half of their money down. All right, so Jacosta's going to lose 1. Sal's going to lose 1. All right, that wasn't an awful card. All right, we're back to Jacosta's turn. So what's Jacosta going to do on her turn? Really need to figure out how to get her more attack because she's been hurting. I think what she's going to do, she rest and take him down 1. There's not really, she can't dig for anything. I think she's going to rest and go for money because she needs to dig down that pile a little bit. So she's going to get 3, but the ogre is going to go out, which is going to give him 1. And everything moves down a little bit. All right, so now we're to Sal. So in order for Sal, we want to attack Jafar again. So he has to discard a card. So his ring, sorry, before we get rid of the ring, we're going to use, when your turn begins, get 2 money. There we go. Right. Then we'll get rid of the ring. All right. So Sal's sitting on $4. He discarded so he could attack Jabbar. Jabbar has 6 health, and now we have 6 attack. So we can take him out, which is good. We have 5 defense. Ugh. And he's doing 10 damage, so we're going to take a big old 5. Ow. All right, so we got 30 damage there. We're getting kind of close, but we hit Jabbar. We actually get his money, so we're going to get some cash off of him, which is good. He's going to take 10 damage, so he's going to go down to 41, and he's going to get yet another attack and defense. Oosh. Okay. That is the end of Sal's turn. We're back to the beginning, and we get an AI card. AI card says, at 2 right now, all monsters have +4. After defeating a monster, the Overlord takes 2. Okay. All right, so what's Jacosta going to do? I think she's going to grab that leather armor. It's out there, and it's cheap. Let's grab the leather armor. Now she'll be up to 3-3. Starting to look like she could possibly fight something at some point in time. She could help out the cause. All right. What's Sal going to do? Oh, so Sal has... So what are our bonuses right now? There's a nasty bonus of... Monsters have +4 health, so you need, but you do 2 damage to it. So if he travels all the way down, well, he could travel all the way down and kill, because he had +4. So you need a 6 to kill the fairy, which he's got, 5 to kill the goblin. He kills the goblin. He's got enough defense that he could get some back. Let's do that. All right, so Sal has 6 attack and 5 defense. He's going to go 4. So for 4, he can travel down to this goblin. The goblin's at +4 health, so he's at 5 health. I've got 6 attack. That's enough to kill the goblin. All right, I'm going to take for 5 damage, but I've got 5 defense, so I don't take any damage. So other effects are from here, when I journey 3 or more, I heal 1. So we get rid of 1. Because of this, after defeating a monster, the Overlord takes 2. So we're going to knock the Overlord down to 39. Ooh, he's at the 3 rage now, so he's pretty mad. This is going to move down. This is going to move down. It says steal one from target player. So I'm going to steal one from the Overlord that doesn't have any. And then I can use as my minor action, I can discard this. So my minor action there, I'll discard to get glory points worth of damage to the Overlord. So he's done a 37. Ooh, this is a lot of talking. Okay. He is done. Sal's finished. We're over to the Overlord. We get our AI card. AI card says at 3, we're doing for each player who's less than 8, another player discards a card. Okay, so Jocasta is less than 8, which says that Sal is going to have to discard a card. So I think we're going to get rid of our journey track bonus at this point. Sal's got more than 8, so he's okay. All right, so where does Jocasta's turn? All right, what does Jocasta want to do with 3 attack and 3 defense and $2? So she could go that far and get the scimitar. That would stack nicely on top of the leather armor. Let's do that. It's going to cost her 2. She'll get the scimitar. Things move down. Her attack goes up by 1, I think. Let's look at our totals. She's 1, 2, 3, 4 attack and 3 defense. Yep. All right, so we're over looking at Sal. What can Sal do? Sal can go down to 4 in the pile, or he can kill something. So you've got 6 attack and 5 defense. The Djinn would give him a ton of money. Can't quite make it all the way to the nymph. He could get the backpack, which is an attack, but that would cover up the longsword, which would be fairly lame. That would knock him down to 5 and 4. What do we want to go after? I think let's go after the fairy, I think. So if we kill off the fairy, we need to spend 2 to go after the fairy. And then we do enough damage to kill it, most definitely. On the defense side of the board, it's got 2 attack, so we've got enough defense to absorb the damage. All right, the fairy says, give one of your gems to another player, so another player ends up being the vizier. So we add 2 to the vizier, and then I can discard that to do 2 damage. I'll use my ability there, my 2 glory, to knock the vizier down to 35. So most of his health is gone at this point in time. All right, so Sal is done. We're back to AI card. AI card says at 3, oh, he heals 10 and is immune to damage. Oh, that wasn't good. All right, so he's back up to 45. Good note, he's at 2 rage, but now he's just healed up a bunch of the damage that we've done to him. Ow. Okay, so what's Jocasta going to do? Jocasta's got no money, so she could fight the Djinn. She could transfer for 1. No, she needs money in order to do that. All right, she's going to do the 3. She'll get 3. The Djinn's going to go away, which means 1's going to go there. All right, so what is Sal going to do? Is there anything he can go after? He can go after the of gold. That's going to make him tougher. Let's do that. He's going to spend the 1 to get the of gold. That's going to give him 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the defense side. And he'll be at 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the attack side. All right, things slide down. All right, AI card says take, oh, we're on 2 rage right now. So take 4 or add a attack and health to every monster on the track. Let's do that. We'll add We'll take the damage. Let's take the damage. So it's take 4 or add, yeah, we'll take 4. So get rid of one of these 1s and add a 5. So we're up to 33 at this point. In normal mode, you would lose at 40. So we're getting pretty close. All right, so on Jocasta's side of the board, what does Jocasta want to do? She's got $2. She can, let's do that. We'll add the backpack for $1. She gets a backpack. So she's starting to build up. We're getting her into fighting shape. So Jocasta is now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack. And 1, 2, 3, 4 defense. All right, that's okay. All right, now we're going to look at Sal. Sal's got great attack over here, but he needs something to fight, and he's got no money. So what he's going to end up doing is resting for 3. And then this is going to go away, which puts 2 from the bank on the Overlord. And everything slides down. All right, Overlord card. AI card says each play berries or he heals for 2. I'm not going to bury, so he's going to heal for 2. All right, he's up to 47. All right, so it's Jocasta's turn. Being very annoyed that we just healed the Overlord more. Maybe it's time for her to do some attacking. I think that's what she's going to do. She could... Well, I think she's going to have to take the nymph out. So she could, in order to... Let's see here. She doesn't have the money, so yep, she's going to take the nymph out. So she's got 5 attack, which is enough to kill the nymph, but she's going to take 8 damage. Okay. So we've got a 4, so we're going to take 4 damage. It's going to be a 5. The problem that we're running into here is we're getting low on cards, and we need to do some damage to the Vizier, but he keeps healing. So we're going to get this, and then we're going to discard it to do the 8. So we're going to knock him back down to 39. We got him back into the 30s again. Everything moves down. Sal's got some big money attack there. Let's do it. We're going to go kill that dragon. All right, so there is 3 to journey down to kill the dragon because he's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is enough to kill the dragon. We're going to take 8 damage. And we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defense. So we're going to take 2 damage. And the dragon's dead. We will use our minor action to remove him. Do 11. He's done a 28. We're getting him there. It's slowly happening. All right, we're back to AI card. So we're at 3 at this point. It says all the monsters are going to attack all players. All right. What do we want to go after? So Jocasta can... Let's get that of alchemy. She's going to spend 1. Get above alchemy. There we go. It's going to boost her attack up a little bit. All right, so she will be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack now. And 1, 2, 3, 4 defense. All right, so it stays the same. All right, on Sal's side of the board, Sal's got no money. We could go after the cultist. The cultist isn't going to do... Yeah, let's kill the cultist. So he's got enough attack. We both have defense. It's actually attacking all players, but he's only doing 2 attacks, so that's fine. Cultist is going to die. When the cultist dies, it says give one of your blood to another player. So our another player is going to be the Overlord. So we'll send one his way. And then we'll actually sacrifice the cultist using our action there. So we're going to knock him down 2. So he's down to 26. Oh, it's getting closer. It's happening. All right, AI deck, because that was Sal's turn. AI card says, no. He heals 10. Oh, and then shuffle the AI deck. Oh, man, I just got him down into the 20s. All right, so what are we going to do this turn? Acosta's got 7 attack and 4 defense. She's got no money. So we can get the of Thieves, which will give us another attack and defense. I think that's what she's going to do. All right, so we're going to get the of Thieves. Boop. And that means that she's going to go just up 1 defense. So we should be at 75. Let's count it out. 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 75. Yep. Everything moves down. Sal's turn. Sal got 7 attack and 6 defense. We need 7 to kill the Overlord, but he would have to discard 1. And there's nothing good to discard without taking more damage, I think. So maybe, no, don't want to take the helmet. I think he's going to rest. So he's going to get 3. Ugh. He's going to get 3. The helmet's going to go away. The Overlord would get 2 from the bank. So when he gets 5, he's going to get another enhancement. So you get another attack. Oof. All right, Sal's done. AI card. We are at 3, so players can't transfer or heal this round. Add reinforcement. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Add a reinforcement token. There we go. This is not going awesome. All right, so Jocasta's turn. Jocasta has 7 and 5 right now. She could go after the fairy, which would be an easy kill. She's got no money. And yep, I guess that'll be the easy thing. Let's go kill the fairy off. Doesn't do enough damage to affect her. She give 1 to another player. She doesn't have any. So then she will discard the fairy using that action to do 2 damage to the Overlord. 34. Okay. All right, move that down, move that down, move that down, move that down. All right, so now we're to Sal. Sal's got 7 and 6, and there's a great big old one out there. So he's going to, he has enough to kill it. He needs 7. And then he will use 1 to get down that far. All right, so you would normally take 3, but he's got 6 defense. He's got the 7 it takes to kill it. Give 4 of your blood to other players. So he's going to give his 4 damage to, well, he'll take 5. We'll do 4 to the Overlord. So we're going to put him down to 30. Slowly, he's down to 30. There we go. All right. We also sacrifice the old one using our action there. So he's down to 29. We're back into the 20s. All right, everything moves down. Sal's turn is done. We flip a card. The card says, journey costs are paid by taking blood instead of gems, and banners and classes don't work. All right, we're all right with that. All right. So what's Jocasta going to do this round? If we get him down to 20, he will be so close to death. He's almost there. Let's see here. I think she's going to, well, she doesn't have any money. she will take the pot. When she takes the pot, what's going to happen there? So she'll now be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She stays at 7 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 defense. Ugh, 6 defense, 7 attack. All right, this moves down. Card. All right, Sal. 7 attack, 6 defense. He can take out the gremlin. He's got enough. And then, yep. So he's going to take out the gremlin. It says, give your top item or enchantment to another player. So he's going to give his of gold over here to Jocasta. So after he kills that, he's going to be at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. And 2, 3, 4, 5 defense. And Jocasta will be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attack. Still 7 attack. Yep. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defense. 7 attack and 7 defense. And then Sal will use the minor action to do 5. So he's down to 24. Slowly moving him down. I guess it's getting to the end of the card stack, so it's going to be a close one. I might possibly defeat him. Let's see. All right, AI card. Each player discards an item or an enchantment. Oh, ouch. Ouch. So, Sal is going to discard the of experience, which will take him down on 1 on the attack track, so he's at 5 now. Jocasta will discard. I think she's going to discard this. Her banner, her slime host banner is gone now. That doesn't affect her attack or defense ability. So there we go. All right, so now we're to Jocasta's turn. She's 7 and 7. What can she look at doing? She can kill the Black Knight. No, because it takes 2 money to get down there. She could kill the Queen of Thieves. But she's not going to get any money out of killing the Queen of Thieves, which is annoying. She could... What are our other options? Bury this card. Discard a monster to heal 5. She doesn't have any that she's earned because she's been burning them all. She's got these that she could do the top ones, but that doesn't help any. What are our other abilities? So I think it's going to be rest for 3, and then the Overlord is going to get 1. So she's going to rest for 3, and the Overlord gets 1 because the Queen of Thieves goes away. All right, so then we're over to Sal. All right, Sal is at 5/5. He can attack the bandit. Yeah, I think that's what he's gonna do. No? Actually, I think he's gonna go 1 down the track. And we'll attack the Black Knight. So he's got 5, which is enough to kill the Black Knight. He's gonna take 6. Right, so we'll take 1 more damage. Take 1 more damage. Black Knight says other players take 2. So other players would be the Overlord in this case. He's going to take 2. Be down to 22, and then I'm going to discard the Black Knight. So I'm going to do a total of 5, so he's down to 19. Ooh, 19. That's good. All right, let's see what the AI card is. After defeating a monster, remove it from the game and fight with the Overlord. Oh, I think we want that. All right. So on Jocasta's turn, I think that is exactly what we want. How much life do we have? This we can take some damage this turn, right? So in order to kill the Overlord, we need to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we can attack the bandit. When I attack the bandit, actually we'll use our multi-action first, so that bumps us up to 8, right? We attack the bandit, so it says we have more than enough to kill the bandit. Our defense covers what the bandit does for damage. So it says take 3, all other players lose 1. So we're going to get 3. All other players lose 1. The bandit's going to go away because of this effect. Move from the game and fight the Overlord. So we're fighting the Overlord now. I bumped myself up to 8. He's at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to do 8 damage, which is enough to kill him. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have a defense of 7, so we're going to take 5. But he's going to take 10, so he's going to be down to 9. Got him in the single digits. He's going to get bonuses. So he's going to be even tougher. Oh, I get his money because I killed him. All this moves down. All right, so now we're over to Sal. Sal cannot take the Overlord. That's not going to happen this turn. What he's going to have to do is rest. Get 3 coins. And then the goblin's going to go away. And because of that, 1 goes to the Overlord. And everything moves down. All right, let's see what AI card we get. We get players can't transfer or heal this round. Add reinforcement token to the boss. Okay, I'm out of reinforcement tokens. So let's say that that's 3 of those. All right, so another reinforcement is another heart. All right. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be directly attacking the boss at this point in time. All right, so it's Jocasta's turn. What we need to do is we need to do 9 points of damage or transfer over 9 points. Let's see, what can we work on to do the 9 points of damage? So I can kill that. We can start killing off the low stuff. If I can get down to the knight would do, I would do 5 total. So we're going to spend 4 to journey this far. She's got 7, which is enough to kill the knight. We're going to take 5, 6, and we've got 7 defense. So knight is going to die. So the players take 2, and I can discard him to do 3. So we do 5 total. He's down to 4. We've almost got him. Almost game over. All right, so the furthest that Sal can go down is 3. So 1, 2, 3. What I would really like to do is 4 points of damage this turn, but that's not going to happen. So what's our best bet? Our best bet is going after the fairy. So we're going to hit the fairy. The fairy doesn't take much to kill. He ends up being a 2/2. So we're going to kill him off. Everything's going to move down. We're going to discard the fairy to do 2 damage to the Overlord. So the Overlord's down to 2. He is so close to dead. Part of the fairy thing says, oop, whoa, says give 1 to another player. So I have to give 1 of my coins to the Overlord. All right, let's see what the Overlord draws. The Overlord draws. Players suffer the effects of a dragon invasion. So dragon invasion says all players put 2 of their gems on the Overlord. So Jocasta doesn't have any. Sal puts 2 up there. All right, so he's down to 2. So we win at this point because what's going to happen is Jocasta can rest to transfer 1 to the Overlord, and then Sal can rest to transfer 1 to the Overlord. So he would actually get a couple of these would go out of play. He would get the money that we don't have. Yep, because we don't have any money to give to him. We would win. Jocasta and Sal are the winners, just barely. We had 3 cards left. Overlord was super powerful. That was really close. And it also felt really long. So that is a solo play of Enchanters. And I think I've now used almost all of the stuff. There is a wound deck where when you take 10 wounds, it can have a special effect on you. The other, I think that's all the special cards. Let me look real fast. Oh, there's the event deck also. So another thing you can mix into there is events. So when the cards come up, there's a event that comes out and has an effect on the play. But this is the cooperative game of Enchanters. I would imagine with once you get to 4 people, it's going to be really interesting going around trying to everybody to fight against that one Overlord. But my understanding was it's really hard to do the cooperative mode, and it is pretty hard. And that was really close, right? I only had another turn and then the game would have been over. And the damage that I have out there is if I would have been playing any other mode than easy, there's 10, 20, 30, 38, and I think 40 is, so 40 is normal. I probably would have lost if I wouldn't have been playing easy mode. So there you go. That is a solo play of Enchanters. So let me know about the goofs that I made through the game, because I probably missed something. There's a lot going on, a lot of rules to follow. And thank you for watching. Thanks for watching this episode. Please leave any comments or suggestions you have below. If you like this episode, make sure to click on that like button, and you can click on the crazy jackalope to stay up to date with any new content that rolls out.